Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come and wish you a good day, to say hello. I wrote all kinds of notes, but then I had an epiphany, and so I threw away all the notes. Just wanted to say that we're really coming at the end of a cycle. I feel it more and more and more and more. It is really the end of a cycle. So it is very important to deal with the energy one moment at the time, and to know, to be in the now, for the now is always shifting and changing, and the now possesses all the histories of the past as well as all the potential of the future. So it is very important. My epiphany comes, I knew that before, but now I'm just going to be able to make it, put in practice, is to create a shield around the mind and the heart, to really, even if you have doubts, you have fear, not to express them, because those will really be reflected by the mirror of life. So it's like, do not project any, stay in the positive energy, and do not project any negative energy no more. Just think about the victory, and keep your doubt to yourself, because the higher self, do not doubt, the higher self has always been, as I look back into my experience, my higher self has always been within this highest potential of my destiny. Yet the ego voices within the consciousness and within myself are still very, very powerful, and within all of us. And those are opposing the destiny of the higher self and the way of love. Personally, I have this challenging energy that is the moon and my natal chart that is in Scorpio. So I'm always stinging myself, and then that I project some severe reality in relationship to what I'm experiencing, because of that, the sting of the Scorpio. And so, but I'm learning to deal with it now. I'm gonna do my best to not do that anymore. And for that, we have to deal with the physical and the non-physical. The non-physical is so much vaster than the physical, yet eventually the physical catch up on the non-physical, just as there is a great deal of removal of dark negative energies on the planet, both on physical and non-physical, extraterrestrials and so on, like reptilians. So those who are in the physical are choosing the path of death, and those are in the non-physical are being removed. But there's still energies. We need to be ready to shift the whole planetary energy. There is a global energy that is opening up. We need to be able to be ready to assume the responsibility of leadership, if necessary, to assist the world in its transformation. As soon as the space, because right now most of the space on the political stage are being taken by rather dark entities, the dark beings, dark puppets, those who have like lower frequency kind of beings, but they're going to be removed as soon as the place is vacant. We need light workers who will have to take the place of those that have been removed. So I hope this message was interesting for you. It's like my process has been long and difficult, but I've been touching upon the seventh dimension. I was fairly well integrated within the fifth so many years. Then I started being aware of this sixth dimension, the sacred geometry, the divine harmonics, the many timelines that are confronting themselves. And now, for the first time, Spirit has really showed me this portal to the seventh dimension on the Ascended Master realm. Although my ego is still having interference, I'm not like claiming any level of supremacy. Yet there is a growing energy within ourselves, and sometimes we feel very drawn into this negative pool of energy, but do not allow that to be reflected and push it into the world. Just keep it to yourself, transmute it from within yourself, be patient, and the process will unfold as it should. As we let go of the interference, we cannot help ourselves to feel negative energies, but we can prevent ourselves from expressing it into the world. Well, I hope this message was meaningful, interesting for you. I'm going to pull a few cards, sing a song. I thank you so very much for your presence, for your sharing, for your compassion, for your light, for your presence on the planet, for your comments, for your donations to me right now. Still needed. I'll soon, if you want a private session, you can send me an email. For the observer of the day is the message in the bottle, to read the signs of life. But sometimes the mirror of life will reflect negative things because we project in negative things. So look for the positive message within life. The highest wisdom is the thinker, is to have plans, to really starting making a list. I'm starting a new journal. I'm starting a new journal, a whole new book that is starting right now with all the priorities. What do we need to do first? What we need to understand is the chaos and conflict. All that is no longer necessary is been blown apart. It is shattering. It is being shattered. Do not fear. Do whatever. See how it works and learn from the experience at every given moment. What we need to do is the wind of change. To be the wind of change. To be the wind in the sail of history. To when the wind blows, we will have to we use it we use it to propel ourselves. When it blows in the wrong direction, we navigate the flow. But it's like to understand the wind. We don't know how the wind will turn, but to trust that we have to have a direction. The thinker, because it was Seneca was saying that no matter how the wind or the current will, no wind and no current can assist us if we don't know into what port we are sailing. So we have to know what do we want in life and to continue to sail in that direction. And the outcome is a step ahead, to be ready, to be prepared, and to accept the assistance of others, to assist others when you can, and to, because we're here to co-create together. It's very important, and to prepare yourself as best as possible for what is to come, which is unexpected. Yet we do have hints. We have we're receiving enough information by our feeling side. When we feel, there's so much more feeling to handle, so much more energy to handle. I don't know if you feel it, but sometimes it's like we are exposing to all the dark and all the light, and to find the blend in between the two, and so that it becomes only light eventually. The observer of the day from the Akash perspective is the lessons and the good deeds. The highest wisdom is to transcend the persecution and inquisition, and to let go of persecuting and inquisiting others. Let people live. Just do not let them anything negative affect you, and use your shield. What we need to understand is romantic life. Sometimes I felt like completely fed up with my romantic life because of my situation, but I know after I turned the corner, all of this world changed. So it's like to sense we can just be romantic, just being by ourselves in nature, or it's a feeling state. But of course, it's always nice to share that energy with someone. When it's shared, it's like multiplies. It becomes like intense. But to be your own self, regardless, to always remain true to yourself, and to be your own self within the not to be in codependency, but in interdependency, to increase the energy and the frequency. What we need to do is the farm, to cultivate our own garden, to be self-sufficient. This is really coming. And the outcome will be spirituality and religion. This new age of light is the age of wisdom. It is the return of God on a metaphysical level. It is really this new world will be much more spiritual and less material. And that is really where we come here to anchor the spirituality, the aspect of the spiritual that is balanced with the physical and material needs. And so the other things we need to understand beyond the persecution and the inquisition is love that is not shared. Sometimes we don't feel that love is reciprocated, so we just got to turn to find other ways to cultivate the sense of love, and to love ourselves the way we expect someone else to love us. And then energy will turn and shift, and everybody will have to turn to love. Some people will not choose love in this lifetime, but they will have the eternity to return to the home of love and the house of light and the home of God. And so we're going to be living or departing. It's really the wisdom will lie in that, to move forward regardless of the circumstances, and to be ready for the great shift of energy that is really the end of a cycle, and something new is opening up. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. It's an old song. I thank you so very much to come and listen to my messages, and there will be much to. I might be, when my shift happens, I know for a few days I'm gonna have to be silent. So it's like if I don't communicate for a week, it's like because there is some good news coming. Otherwise, I will continue to communicate here before and after the shift in any event. This song is an old song from the Wizard of Oz. It's called Over the Rainbow. It's about the dreams coming true. It goes like this. La 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 la. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream ready to come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wakes up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow wide, and oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Yeah, why can't I? So my animal guide is a bluebird. It's not a small bird, but it's a bluebird. We all have an animal guide. I don't know if you've ever known what your animal guides, what you need to do to discover your animal guide. You don't choose it; it chooses you. And some animal guides won't want you to talk about it. Mine doesn't really care, so I can afford to say that. But you go in a meditation, you get really comfortable, really relaxed, and you envision yourself in beautiful nature somewhere. And then you see whatever the first animals that appears in your vision is really that we will be your animal guides. For we are many totem animals, and there is the whole array of animals that have different power to give us. But our animal guides is a powerful influence. For birds have a special quality; they sing really well and they can fly. So the observer of the day is love. Love is always the silent observer of all situation. Everything is just the creation of the creator that's observing his creation given the circumstances that they've created. So do not forget there is always this presence of love and higher consciousness. The highest wisdom is determination. What we need to understand is the protection. We are protected through the process. What's important is being protected. It's like sometimes we have an unconscious fear or so on, and we make mistakes, but the highest destiny is protected if we continue to work on ourselves, to be sincere, and to seek to do good. What we need to do is consolation. There is a great need of healing and consolation. And the outcome will be luck, and to be lucky, to have this. There is something that's very lucky. The lucky circumstances that are coming after all that's been happening. It's like justice and freedom will be restored. Spirit has announced that. For me, it's like because it's like it's been very challenging time, and but I know sometimes I feel like I failed in some test or whatever, and that the result of my life is like it's like not really what I wanted, but what is coming will make up for all that, and we're going to be able to consolate ourselves and move into this new level. This end is really really close, and so just be ready for the change. Contact your higher self, which is love, which is light, which is truth, and beauty and goodness, and wants your highest good, and align with that, and just do not allow the doubts or the fear that are still very present within ourselves, within our mind, our consciousness, our body, our energy system. They need to be cleared before we can fully move in. But we're already getting each and every day more prepared to do that. I thank you so very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.